over the Rays 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins.
And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Striding in, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Athletics, the center fielder, number 1, Billy Burns.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
They have to be hoping for more out of Billy Burns. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And this is low, ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Kendall Graveman is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Popped him up. And there's the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Rutledge is there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, second baseman.
Ready now for Baltimore, Donald Jones, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Popped high in the air. Vogt shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155, center field, 280, 25, and 80.
And the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Batting sixth, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Top foul wide of first.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Here he comes again, 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready now, Jose Bautista. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Rutledge waits on it. 1 away. In now for the O's, Adam Jones comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Brock Holt. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Is a called third strike down in the zone. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bautista on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
A ball and 2 strikes is the count to Billy Burns. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Rutledge over at second. Burns at first, 1 gone. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Chris Davis at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Count remains at 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the... Coming to the plate now, Jeff Mathis comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Mathis, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Sko, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jonathan Sko becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 the count. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. That's the first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's striding in once again. Josh Reddick flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ground ball left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's Yonder Alonso. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's running. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Reddick is on his way home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
The 0-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Alonso leads off second with one gone in the inning. Driven nicely into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just one out.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1-1 to count. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. Holt is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Rutledge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's in there for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alejandro De Aza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Alejandro De Aza.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That misses. 1-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Tony fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Donald Jones.
Digging in, Donald Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Jones, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and the Orioles have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he puts it on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Tony takes it in. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Reyes into shallow left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ray Ortega.
Digging in once again, Ray Ortega. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Drilled to the left side. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Chris Davis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Chris Davis becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this won't get past the glove of Reyes at short, and the inning is over. Here's Brock Holt now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Third baseman,
First offering on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Now batting, Jeff Mathis. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jonathan Stowe, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down. Here's Yonder Alonso. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way.
Yonder Alonso.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Up next for Oakland, shortstop, Kevin.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Toney. And the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Up next for the Orioles,
here's Alejandro De Asa, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And he'll be back in standing up. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
In there, 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Number 91, Michael Scannell.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Grounded back up the middle to his left, Tony. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends. Ready for another shot now. Yohannes Solarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Riding in once again, Josh Rutledge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Digging in once again, Ray Ortega, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 the count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 2-1. It's in there for strike number 2. The 2-2. To short. Right there is Reyes. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and that's going to give him the lead. Here's Chris Davis now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. Hits a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Rutledge at second. Ortega on at first with 2 down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-1. Misses down below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. Tony is right there. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Ready once again, Jeff Mathis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this. Here's Yonder Alonso. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Vogt. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Tony. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1.
A shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Reyes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Another 2-2 offering. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles. Second.
Ready for another chance? Donald Jones. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Rutledge. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Orioles lead one. Still tied 3-3. Start of the ninth as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park in Baltimore.
Second baseman.
Next up for the A's, Josh Rutledge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line to the right side on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Ray Ortega, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Chris Davis now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Back-to-back. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lined into left center. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hard on the ground. ground towards short. And Bautista has a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. In now for the O's, Adam Jones. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Davis heads for the plate. And the Orioles are going to walk off winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see the approach and the